Hi students, Standard 5 Part 4 Subject Mathematics. In the last class we have learnt sums from your workbook and today we are going to study the remaining sums. I hope students completed your workbook, the sum which I already explained. Question number 14. If the weight of one mango in the basket is 150 gram, then fill in the blanks on its basis. So here there is a picture. It's a basket contains mangoes and one mango weight is 150 gram. Then you have to fill all these three questions. Clear? First one, how many mangoes are there in the basket? So how many mangoes are there? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write in your workbook, total number of mangoes is 8. It's clear? Now, what is the total weight of all the mangoes? So, what is the weight of one mango? One mango weight is 150 gram. So, there are total 8 mangoes are there. So, we have to multiply, right? So, total weight of all the mangoes is equal to 150 multiplied by 8. It is equal to, just multiply first. 8 zeros are 0. Now, 8 fives are 40. 4 is carrying, 8 ones are 8, 8 plus 4, that is 12. Okay, and it is given gram, so write here 1200 gram, or you can multiply here, that is 150. As usual, your column method, you can multiply here 150 multiplied by 8. 0, 8 fives are 40, and 4 is carrying, 8 ones are 8, 8 plus 2, that is 12. So 1200 gram. It's clear? Now, question number C. What is the total weight of mangoes in 3 such baskets? This is weight of one basket, that is 1200 gram. We have to find weight of 3 such baskets. So what do you have to do? When one basket is given, weight one mango weight is given 150 gram, and we find one basket mangoes. So that is we got 1200 gram, and we have to find 3 such baskets. So what do we do? We should multiply. So that is 1200 multiplied by how many basket we have to find? 3 basket. So just multiply by 3. So 3 zeros are 0. Again 3 zeros are 0. And 3 twos are 6. And 3 ones are 3. And that is given in grams. So just write 3600 gram. It's clear? Question number 15. Make and draw the weight of 7000 gram or 7 kg in different 5 ways using the weight given below. You can use the weight more than 1 time. So, here they given 500 gram 2 weights and 250 gram there are 4 weight, and 1 kg gram there are 3 weights, and 2 kg 1 and 5 kg 1. So you can use these weights more than one time, and you have to draw the weight of either 7000 gram or 7 kg. It's clear? So first one, we want either 7 kg or 7000 gram. So there are two example I had done. Remaining you can do it as homework. So first one I had taken one 5 kg weight and 2 kg weight. So 5 plus 2, that is 7 kg. So draw one 2 kg weight and 5 kg weight. Second one I had taken 500 gram. So how many 500 gram I had drawn here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 into 500. So we can say that 14 5s are 70, and how many zeros left? 2 zeros. That means 7000 gram. Is it clear? So draw 14 500 gram, because 14 because 500 multiplied by 14, that we got 7000, because 14 5s are 70, 14 5s are 70 and 2 0. So its answer is 7000 gram. Like this, you can throw different weights here, but your answer either should be 7 kg or 7000 gram. Now, page number 12, that is question number 16. 3 kg mangoes are consumed at Dinagar Bai's home daily in summer. If the cost of 1 kg mango is rupees 80, then how much money does he spend daily for mangoes? There are two questions here. How much money does he spend in 1 week and how much money does he spend in 1 month? Consider 30 days in 1 month. Question is clear. So in summer season, Dinagar buys home. They consume 3 kg mangoes and cost of 1 kg mango is rupees 80. Then you have to find how much money they spend in daily for mangoes, and 1 week how much money they spend, and 1 month how much money they spend. Question is clear. Now, cost of 1 kg of mangoes, that is given rupees 80, and how much mango they are consumed in 1 day, that is 3 kg. So mangoes consumed in 1 day is equal to 3 kg. Now money spent daily for mangoes. So total 80 rupee they cost is 1 kg of mangoes, and 3 kg mango they are consuming in 1 day. So rupees 80 multiplied by 3. 3 zeros are 0, 8 threes are 24. So how much money they spend for mangoes? Daily rupees 240. It's clear? Now we have to find money spent in 1 week. You know that 1 week is equal to 7 days. So money spent in 1 week is equal to 240. So that is 1 day 240 rupee they are spending, and we want to find for 1 week. So 1 week 7 days, so multiply by 7. 7 zeros are 0, 7 fours are 28, 8 2 carrying, 7 twos are 14, 14 twos are 14 plus 2 16. Otherwise you can multiply as usual column wise. This rough work you can do yourself and check whether the answer is correct. 240 multiplied by 7. So multiply and check whether you are getting rupees 1680. Now we have to find how much money they spend in 1 month. So 1 month already given 30 days we have to consider. So money he spent in 1 month is equal to. So 1 day 240 rupee they are spending, and 1 month is equal to 30 days. So multiply by 30. Okay, 24 threes are 72, and how many zeros left? 1, 2. We can do directly multiplication like this, or just multiply your column method, that is 240 multiply by 30. So here we know that 3 fours are 12, 1 carry, and 3 twos are 6, 6 plus 1, 7, and how many zeros left? 2 0. So just write here 2 0. Like this multiplication you can do, or directly multiply. 24 threes are 72, and 2 zeros left. So that is rupees 7200. Question number 17. If the weight of a box of mangoes is 12 kg, then what is the weight of 20 such boxes? Question number A. If one mango weight is given 200 gram, then how many mangoes are there in one box? So they given one box of mangoes, that is 12 kg, and they asked you to find 20 such boxes. So whenever they given in the question one item and they asked you to find more than one item, you have to multiply. So weight of one box of mangoes is given 12 kg, and weight of 20 such boxes of mangoes. So what you do? You have to do multiplication. So 20 multiplied by 12. 12 twos are 24, and how many zero left here? 1 0, that is 240 kg. Otherwise you can do multiplication like your column method. So 20 multiplied by 12. Multiply yourself and check the answer whether it is correct or not. The question number A. Weight of one box of mangoes. So here one question is given. Weight of one box of mangoes. That is already we got. That is given 12 kg. And weight of one mango. That is 200 gram. One is kilogram and one is gram. So you have to convert to same unit. So 12 kg. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 12 kg is equal to 12 multiplied by 1000 gram. So 12 into 1000, that is 12,000 gram. Now we have to find how many mangoes are there in one box. number of mangoes in one box. So what we will do, we have to divide weight of one box divided by weight of one mango. Weight of one box is 12,000 divided by weight of one mango is 200. So divide both 12,000 divided by 200. So here we can cut 1010, again 1010 cut, again 2 ones are 2, and here 260 is equal to 120. So how many mangoes we got? Number of mangoes in one box is equal to 60. So 60 mangoes were there in one box. Question number 18. There are 42 students in a classroom and we distribute 3 mangoes to each student. Each student means one student, they distribute 3 mangoes. If there are 18 mangoes in one basket, then how many baskets will be needed? Clear question? So how many students are there? Total 42 students. So total number of students in a classroom is equal to 42. The number of mangoes distributed to each student. How much mango they distributed? 3 mangoes. So total 42 children and one child got 3 mangoes. So 42 children, how much mango they got? 42 multiplied by 3. Is it clear? The total number of mangoes distributed to 42 students is equal to 42 multiplied by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12. So 126 mangoes. Those who don't know multiplication like this, you can multiply like this: 42 multiplied by 3. It's clear? Now, number of mangoes in one basket. How many mangoes is given? 18 mangoes. Clear? The number of mangoes will be, number of baskets will be needed for 126 mangoes. So they need 126 mangoes to distribute 42 students. In one basket 18 mangoes. So how many baskets they needed for 126 mangoes? So what you have to do? You have to divide. Clear? So 126 divided by 18. Now you take your pencil and do your rough work yourself. 126 divided by 18. Okay. Now 18 table, 18 sevens are 126. To subtract, you will get 0. So how many baskets they need? 7 baskets. It's clear? So 7 baskets will be needed. Question number 20. Sneha counted the number of vehicles passing by a road. 2000 vehicles passed by in 2 hours. One half of the vehicles were cars, one quarter of them were auto rickshaws, and the remaining were trucks. Find number of vehicles of each type. So there is a girl Sneha. She counted number of vehicles passing by a road. How many total vehicles she got? 2000 vehicles passed in 2 hours. So total number of vehicles is 2000. Now out of 2000, how many are cars? One half of the vehicles. First one, number of cars. That is one half of the vehicles. One half means 1 by 2 of total vehicles. How many vehicles are there? 2000. So of 2000. Now 1 by 2 of means multiplication 2000. Now we can cut here 2 ones are 2 and here again 2 ones are 2. Now how many zeros left? That is 3 0 left. So right here 3 0. So what is the answer? 1000 twos are 2000. So 1000 cars are there. So how many cars they got? 1000 cars. Now number of auto rickshaws. How many auto rickshaws are there? 1 quarter. What is the meaning of 1 quarter? 1 by 4 of 2000. So 1 by 4 of means multiplication 2000. Now again we can cut here 4 ones are 4 and we know that 4 fives are 20. Now how many zeros left? 2 0. Just write here 2 0. So 500 into 1, that is 500. So how many auto rickshaws are there? 500. Third one, number of trucks. We have to find how many trucks were there. So it is already given. The remaining vehicles were trucks. So total 2000 vehicles. Out of this, 1000 cars and 500 auto rickshaws. So what you will do? You should add number of cars and number of auto rickshaws and you have to subtract from total number of vehicles. It's clear? The number of trucks is equal to 2000 minus 1000 plus 500. So 1000 plus 500, that is 1500. So 2000 minus 1500, that is equal to 500. So number of trucks is equal to 500. Therefore, total number of cars is equal to 1000, total number of auto rickshaws is equal to 500, and total number of trucks is equal to 500. Is it clear? Question number A. 150 vehicles passed by a village road in 2 hours. Out of these, 1/3 of the vehicles were scooters, 1/5 of them were bullock carts, and the remaining were tractors. Then find the number of vehicles of each type. So this question is same as last question. So instead of 2000 vehicles, here 150 vehicles. So total number of vehicles is equal to 150. Now we have to find how many are scooters. So number of scooters is equal to 1/3 of the vehicles. So 1/3 means 1/3 of total number of vehicles is 150. So 1/3 of 150. Now of means multiplication. So 1/3 multiplied by 150. Now we can cut 3 ones are 3 and 3 fives are 50. 3 5s are 15 and 1 0 left. So what is the answer? 1 into 50, that is 50. So how many scooters are there? Total 50 scooters are there. Now you have to find number of bullock carts. So it is already given. 1/5 of them were bullock carts. So 1/5 means 1/5 of 150. Now 1/5 of means multiplication 150. Again we can cut 5 tables. So 5 ones are 5 and 5 3s are 30. So 1 into 30, that is 30. So 30 bullock carts are there. Third one, number of tractors. So it's already given. Remaining were tractors. So out of 150, 50 are scooters and 30 are bullock carts. So how to find number of tractors? Add number of scooters and number of bullock carts, then subtract from total number of vehicles. So 150 minus 50 plus 30. What is 50 plus 30? That is 80. Now 150 minus 80. This all rough work you can do yourself. So that is 150 minus 80. So subtract 150 minus 80. So you will get the answer 0 and 15 minus 8, that is 70. So how many tractors were there? There were 70 tractors. So there were 50 scooters, 30 bullock carts and 70 tractors. Now question from page number 20. Third one. 25 women started Amra Bank. Each woman deposits rupees 125 in bank every month. How much money is deposited in the bank every month? How much money will be deposited in 1 year? So there were 25 women and each woman deposited rupees 125 in the bank, and we have to find how much money they deposited in the bank every month. That means 1 month how much money they deposited, and 1 year how much money they deposited. Question is clear? Now total number of women is equal to 25. Money deposited in 1 month by each woman, that is rupees 125. Now total money deposited in the bank every month. So 125 rupees in 1 woman and total is 25 women. So how much money they deposited? 125 multiplied by 25. So just do the working here. So 125 multiplied by 25. This multiplication also you can do yourself. 5 5s are 25. 2 carrying. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2, that is 12. Again 1 carry. 5 ones are 5. 5 plus 1, that is 6. Now 2 5s are 10. So leave the first and start from here. Second place, that is 5 2s are 10. Again 1 is carrying. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1, that is 5. Again 2 1s are 2. Just add, that is 5. If you want you can put here 0. Now 2 plus 2, 0, that is 2. 6 plus 5, that is 1, 11, and 1 is carrying, and 2 plus 1, that is 3. So what is the answer? Rupees 3,125. It's clear? Now this This is the amount they deposited in every month. Now we have to find how much money will be deposited in 1 year. So 1 year is equal to 12 months. So money will be deposited in 1 year. This is 1 month and they asked to find how much money they deposited in 1 year. So multiply by 12. So 3125 multiply by 12. Again multiplication you can do yourself. 3125 multiply by 12. This multiplication part, do it yourself in rough work and check the answer is correct or not. So we got rupees 37,500. Question number A. Rekha Ben took a loan of rupees 4,500 to buy a hand cart. She paid back rupees 400 every month for 1 year. How much money did she pay as interest? So there is a lady, her name is Rekha Ben, and she took a loan of rupees 4,500 and she paid back rupees 400 every month for 1 year. We have to find how much money she paid as interest. Question is clear? Now, amount paid in 1 month, that means each month is equal to rupees 400. It is already given in the question, and we know that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So she paid for 1 year. So amount paid in 1 year is equal to 400 multiplied by 12. 12 fours are 48. How many 0 left here? 2 zeros. So what is the answer? Rupees 4,800. So amount paid in 1 year is equal to rupees 4,800. Now we have to find how much money she paid as interest. So total borrowed loan amount. So how much money she borrowed from bank, that is 4,500. Now how much money she paid as interest, that is she paid rupees 4,800 and she took only 4,500. So how much extra money she paid, that is called interest. So what is the meaning of interest? The extra amount that we paid, that amount is called interest. So total amount paid as interest is equal to rupees 4,800 that she paid in 1 year minus 4,500, that is she borrowed as a loan. So 4,800 minus 4,500. Now subtract both. So that is 4,800 minus 4,500. So subtract both the numbers. 0 minus 0, 0. Again 0 minus 0, 0. 8 minus 5, 3. So what is the answer? 300. So how much money she paid as interest? Rekha Ben paid rupees 300 as interest. Question number B. Leena Ben took a loan of rupees 21,500 to buy grafted mango plants. She paid back a total of rupees 23,400 to the bank in 1 year. How much money did she pay back every month? So she took a loan as rupees 21,500 and she paid back a total of rupees 23,400. So we have to find how much money she paid in 1 month. So money took as a loan, that is rupees 21,500. Money paid in 1 year is equal to rupees 23,400. So we know that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So how much money she paid in 1 month? So this is total loan she took and this is money paid in 1 year. So we have to find 1 month how much she paid. So that is 23,400. That is amount paid in 1 year. And we know that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So divided by 12. So what we will get? We will get the answer of 1 month how much money she paid. So divide both. 21,400. 23,400 divided by 12. Now 12 ones are 12. This 3 minus 2 1, 2 minus 1 1. Again 4 comes down. 12 nines are 108. Subtract 14 minus 8, that is 6. Now 0 comes down. Now 12 fives are 60. Again subtract, so that is 0. Now this 0 goes. So what is the answer? 1915. So how much amount Leena Ben paid? Leena Ben paid rupees 1950 every month. It's clear? Students, we have completed your workbook sums. So what are the sums I explained? You have to complete in your workbook, and the homework sums that is given before, so that also you have to complete in the workbook, and your notebook also you have to complete. In the next class we will start lesson 2. So before starting lesson 2 you have to complete both your notebook as well as your workbook. Clear? Thank you.